Hey, this is Scott Savol from American Idol Season 4, and you're at Popularity.
What did you learn about yourself through the whole American Idol experience, including the arena tour, and how does that still help you out today?
I had fun with that tour. I mean, it kind of helped me mold myself better into being in front of crowds and performing in front of that many people, which it actually kind of numbed me to a big crowd like that. We were in front of anywhere between 10 to 15,000 people a night. So being out there and not being able to pinpoint each and every person and what their reactions were, there was no need to worry. Just do what you do. The crowd was cheering for us, so it was ultimately a great experience and a great learning experience as well.
What are some of the most significant musical moments over the years that have influenced your journey as an artist?
I think the thing that first made me want to do this as a career was the first time Boys to Men came out and released an album. I mean, when I heard them singing, their harmonies, their lead vocals, everything about it just made me know that this was what I wanted to do. And then also with being on American Idol, it really diversified my, what I listened to as far as music. I mean, before Idol, I was mostly listening to soulful, R&B stuff, but getting on Idol kind of opened my eyes and my ears to, different genres of music and different artists that really have started to influence, what I do as an artist and as a, writer as well.
I wanted to throw a couple tracks out there and get your initial thoughts. First one, Beauty Queen.
Beauty Queen, that's, I actually wrote that for somebody, special in my life, and we recorded that in Nashville, and it really is just a positive way I felt of my outlook at women, opposed to being objects or, pardon the expression, pieces of meat. I wanted to bring a song out there that puts women back up on a pedestal. I mean, that's where they need to be. The kind of music I do is geared towards women, and there's no reason for me to create anything that would cause them to be offended by what they hear, especially not even just that, all the way around the board. I don't want any music that I make to be offensive to the point where, parents don't want their children listening to it. I just wanted to make, music that everybody would be open to and be able to listen to. And I think Beauty Queen really, sums that all up with the content and the message.
What about Amazing Love?
Amazing Love really was a song about a lot of stuff that I've went through in my life and how I was always looking to other things for acceptance and love, but I had to find out through a lot of downfalls and trials and stuff like that the love that I needed to depend on was always inside of me. It's not ever about needing someone else to love you. You have to love yourself before anybody can love you back. If you don't love yourself, it's going to show. That's going to show to other people. That's what's going to come from you. If you don't love yourself, they're going to see that, and it's going to be hard for them to get close to you because you don't have that love and that respect for yourself, and it's going to be hard for someone else to do the same thing if you can't do it for yourself.
Is there an album in the works right now?
There's an album in the works right now. We've got about 22 songs done right now. We're working on a few more, and we're looking at releasing the beginning of next year in January sometime, I believe.
What can we expect from it?
It's going to be a nice mixture of pop and R&B, maybe a little dash of hip-hop in there just as far as music styles. But there's going to be a wide variety of stuff for people to listen to, adult contemporary, all the way down to the stuff that the kids like to dance to, and, easy listening. Like I said, I wanted to make an album that was going to reach everybody, and I wanted to do it, from the standpoint of I'm a Christian, and, You know, I sing Christian music as well at church, but I wanted to make stuff that even the Christian world would be able to put on my CD and listen to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that goes back to what I said about not wanting to make anything offensive. You know, and that was just another part of why I decided, you know, I don't want to go out and talk about, you know, buying a girl a drink to get her home. You know, I want to talk about what love really is, because a lot of people talk about just one-night stands and, you know, going to a bar and drinking with this girl and taking her home, and ultimately that just ends up in disappointment as well. And even though love sometimes could end, it still is it's still a great ride. I mean, I've been in, you know, a few relationships over the course of my life, and, you know, I think one of the most wonderful things is being able to love somebody outside of what they can do for you or what you can do for them. Just loving somebody for who they are, and just the pureness of love. And that's what I wanted to do with my album, is just to make songs that would come across as pure and not just, you know, this guy's, you know, singing about stuff that doesn't matter, you know. And I'm trying to do what I do, you know, the music I make, and I'm trying to be, you know, I'm trying to bring a good message back to music like there was back in the 60s. You know, with Motown and stuff, they put women on a pedestal and they sang about good things, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Can music create real change in the real world?
It can. I mean, you've got some artists, and I can think of one off the top of my head as soon as you said that. John Mayer made that song, "Waiting on the World to Change," which I love, and I think that it can. You know, I think that it can. I think as long as you're making songs that everybody can relate to, if you can make music that, you know, is real life and really is how can I say, can touch everybody, something that everybody has gone through. And if you can start getting people that way, you can start, you know, people will listen. If you're singing about something relevant, if you're talking about something relevant that people have been through, not something that's just fantasy that most people can't do, if you talk about something that people have done already and are going through, I think it makes people feel better to relate to you, and they can understand what you're saying. I think people will listen. I mean, music is very influential, and I think if done right, yeah, it can change things.
What do you feel is the biggest challenge that you face right now?
The biggest challenge is coming out here against all these, you know, big artists right now as well, and trying to, you know, compete with them, with the music that they've got, and just believing in God that my messages and the songs that I come out with are going to be accepted by people. And Beauty Queen's doing, you know, very well right now. You know, it's getting a lot of great feedback, and I think just the hurdle that I'm going to have to get over is competing with all the people that are at the top right now. And I you know, with God, I don't have any doubt that it's going to happen. I think I'll be all right.
Do you have anything you'd like to say to the Readers of Popularity?
I just want to say, you know, to everybody, just, you know, first and foremost, I was on American Idol, so I just want to thank anybody who's, you know, reading this or listening to this, that just thank you for supporting that show. It's done a lot of great things for people over the course of the time that it's been running. I mean, you've got people who have went to acting, hosting shows, singing. It's opened doors for a lot of people. So on that point, I just want to say thank you on behalf of, you know, everybody who's been on American Idol, and on my own behalf, I just, you know, just want to say, you know, thank you for taking the time to, you know, check out this interview. And, you know, we got Beauty Queen out right now, and we're pushing that, and it's doing great. We're going to have a new single coming out hopefully within the next month or two before the album comes out. And I just thank everybody for taking the time to check out the song. And I just, you know, I appreciate the support, and nothing but love from people when I'm out. So I thank everybody from that, and I just hope they enjoy the album when it comes out. I'm really excited they are too.